I'm Ozzy from the Neveah. Today we got special guest DOMYON.
Turn up.
Yeah, turn. All right. So I was wondering, like, what did you used to do like before you got into like the music industry?
Honestly, I just used to like skate a lot and play a lot of Sims on my computer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, were you in like any music back then, or just you barely started making music?
I've been playing drums since I was about like 2 years old.
Nice.
And my dad always tried teaching me how to play guitar, but I never really like wanted to learn how to play guitar. So yeah, and then like once I was in high school, I started a band with my homies in high school, and that didn't really work out because like they wanted to direct the music, like the direction that the music was going, but they didn't want to write any songs. And then like so like I'd write songs and they'd be like, nah, this is lame, we're not gonna play this song. So I was like, you know, like fuck this, I'm out. If y'all wanna write music, y'all can write your own songs. Like if y'all ain't gonna let me play my own, you know what I mean? If you ain't gonna write music and y'all ain't gonna let me play my songs, then what the fuck am I doing here? So I just left and I started making beats by myself, and yeah, that's about it. I started making beats and then like recording music, and then it kind of just got me where I'm at now.
Nice. Yeah. So they didn't want to like write anything, or how? Dang.
Nah, like I would play drums and I would sing. Well, I'd play drums and I'd sing and I'd go back and forth, and they just like help me write the music, or I like tell them what to play like in my head a lot of the times, so they'd make up their own shit sometimes too. But yeah, like with songwriting, there was no songwriting going on.
Kind of similar to my band. They didn't want to like write anything. They were all lazy. They never like showed up to band practice. So like I just disbanded the band because screw that, man.
Yeah.
All right, so how did you like meet all these artists and like connections and like stuff?
That's a good story. That's a good question. So I met Stel Connor. Okay, no. So I met Roach. I met Lil Roach, Raul Roach. I met him at this house party, and like it was like a little New Year's party, and he came up to me. We just started talking, and I found out he made music too. We became real tight. Blah blah blah. Later on, I met Stel Connor, and it was like off of a pure coincidence and misunderstanding. But it was almost like we were supposed to be in each other's life, and we just hit it off real good. Like he spent the night at my house and we started making music, and he had other connections too. And long story short, I got put into a Snapchat group chat. It was a bunch of musicians, and I never was in it because people just always share their music and they be annoying and stuff. So I wasn't in there, but one time something told me to get in the group chat. Like something just told me like open it. So I opened it, and the first thing I see is, yo, if I'm doing a show, who wants to be on it? And it's like, you know how when somebody joins, like when someone's in the chat, their little head pops up?
Yeah.
So everybody's head was in that bitch. Like it was like a whole line of heads. And we was all in that bitch, and we are like, yo, I'm down. And that was the beginning of Underground World. So I met up with Lil Con. That's how I met my girlfriend Fiona too. And we just, long story short, we did this show at Super Happy Funland, the first one. And it just did well. Nice. And we just kept doing them, and now we just all do shows together, and we just all like hang out and smoke and do drugs and shit.
Have you ever thought of like expanding to like other venues, like in other states, like to get your music out there to like more fans?
Of course. It's just right now with COVID, we can't really do that, and we're really just trying to get our money up right now.
Yeah,
it's a process. I'm really just trying to just make as much money as I can until I feel like I have enough of a fan base to go out and do that. Because right now, if I'm to do that, I'll probably just be losing more money than than gaining. And I'm broke, boy.
Same here. Yeah. how do you like connect with your fans? Like when you're playing, when you're playing shows, like how do you connect with your fans? Like how do you get like the fans like jumping, like get going, like a mosh pit and stuff?
They just do it themselves.
They just do it themselves. They just start pushing each other.
I mean, lately I've been doing this thing where I'll be like, turn the fuck up, turn the fuck up. I just be screaming that shit, and I feel like that kind of works. But I think it's just the music, bro.
Yeah,
it's just the music speaks for itself, and then I'm just there on the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I feel like it's just my energy like in the room, and then everyone just wants to turn up. But
yeah, especially Backseat Kisses. That song gets everybody going, and my friends like most of my friends like that song.
Hell yeah,
we're jamming it. Me and Julian were jamming it earlier, like before we came here to interview. We were jamming it.
Hell yeah. That's lit as fuck, yo.
And we just keep on like making jokes about backseat kisses, like backshot kisses and stuff.
Backseat bitches.
Yeah, we just keep on like joking about that.
Yeah, bro.
When you play shows, like how much do you make a night, and how much like goes to the BNU?
That's a good question. So it really depends, cause I'm not the one running all the shows all the time, and the way it first started was a different method than the way we do now. Was in order to pay for the venue, we would book small artists, but we would book it as, because normally if you book an artist, you pay them to be on the show because you know that they'll bring a crowd, so you make the money back. But at the time we didn't even have money to pay for the venue, but we wanted to do shows, so hit up little artists and we'd be like, yo, you want an opportunity to be in front of a crowd and perform? Because a lot of young artists are itching to perform. They want that more than anything in the world. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, yo, give me like $20 or something, just an amount. Give me this much money and I'll give you this much minute on a show, and there'll be people there and you can say your name and you'll leave there with people knowing your name. And we kind of went with that, and then the money that I would use off the booking, we put towards the venue to pay for the venue. And then we would just also use that, because then the more little artists you book, they bring people too, because they go tell their little friends, I'm doing a show. So the more little artists I book, the more people come to see me. You know what I mean?
Like you be getting like a big fan base.
Yeah, so that's kind of the method. But we're trying to get onto the point where we're getting paid to be on shows, you know what I mean, and not having to figure out ways to pay the venue and blah blah blah, which is fucking hard to do, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you told me that, because I'm trying to like book a show next month. I'm trying to like get bands and like rappers together and see if maybe like the fans like that or not. I don't know if like it'll go good, maybe it'll go bad, who knows, but
it'll definitely go good, because we've done that before too, and a lot of people that listen to rock music also listen to like underground rap music too.
Yeah, so
yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, so whenever like what was I gonna ask? Dang it, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Okay, so how far? So right now, how do you think this interview is going? Good or bad?
It's good. I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's good. We just chilling here, bro. Just chilling. Yeah, turn up, bro. All right. When did you first start smoking?
13.
13?
Yeah. 13. Right after brain surgery.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right after brain surgery, I started smoking weed. Wasn't a smart thing to do, but I started doing that. But you did. Yeah. And then I turned my friends to fiends.
What's the meaning behind the song Backseat Kisses?
Honestly, bro, there is no meaning. Like, I think we were.
I wanted to ask you that question.
I think we were on acid in Mali. The day was really high, and I stayed up all night, and I think my girlfriend was mad at me because she wanted me to come to bed, but I was rolling all night. And me and Khan, I found the beat. We were looking for beats, and I was like, yo, this beat's kind of gay, but for some reason I like it. Like, and I was like, yo, like it sounds too like typical pop punk music, but I know I could kill this hoe. So I was sitting there like, you know what, actually I'm gonna get on this. I can show niggas that I can do everything, you feel me? So I was kind of, that day I lost my acid tab, so I was pissed off because I had an acid tab and I lost it, and I only did half a tab. So we're chilling, and I go back upstairs. I lost my wallet whenever we went to go buy acid. So I'm tripping because I didn't have my wallet. So I was trying to figure out like what, like I was trying to get my mind off of it. So I was upstairs and I put the beat back on because I saved it. And I just had the melody in my head like dun 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 dun,
yeah.
dun. But I didn't know what I was gonna say. Oh shit.
What's going on?
Is that
What the fuck?
is that interfering with the audio or like
Yeah.
how is it?
No,
It
will.
It's a buzzing, ringing noise. So yeah, it's kind of shit.
We're gonna have to.
We could just cut that
Pause.
part. We could just cut that part.
We could pause it and come back.
Yeah.
To it.
Fuck it. Alright, smoke break.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.
Shit, I need to put my phone in. All right. All right, clap.
Gang shit.
All right. And we're back. All right. What was I asking you, Domyon?
Meaning of backseat kisses. Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no meaning. Really, I was just freestyling, bro. But it wasn't like straight one take freestyle. I did the hook. Yeah, I missed them. And then I stopped it. And then I punched in like every couple of lines for the verse. Where I was like, she said, I ain't got a heart and how come? Because I was sitting there undecisive. I was like, I don't know what to say. But I didn't write a single thing down. I just did it.
Eric has told me that it kind of sounds like Mayday Parade. Like the rhythm of the song Backseat Kisses, it kind of sounds like please don't tell me that I'm dreaming. That Mayday Parade song, I don't know if you've heard it before.
I don't really like Mayday Parade. Yeah.
Like the rhythm, if you check out that song, I could send it to you and you could tell like it kind of sounds similar to Backseat Kisses, like in a way. Just a little bit. I thought at first that like maybe you sampled it or something, but like no, it's just the rhythm that sounds like similar, that's why.
Yeah, I mean honestly the flow that I used in the song is like not really the most original flow.
Yeah.
It kind of just, it's like a pop punk flow.
Either way, it's really good. Like we're always joking around about the song. We're like backshot kisses.
Yeah,
What was the other
true.
one, Juliet?
I don't know.
Backseat disses.
Oh,
Backseat bitches, bro.
Backseat bitch.
Bitches, bro.
Backseat disses and shit.
Backshot
Safe to
kisses.
say you take
Yeah.
the backseat.
All right.
Turn up.
How did you come up with the song? One of my favorites by you, Sippy Sippy at the Krusty Krab. One of my favorite songs by you, Damian. Sippy Sippy at the Krusty. Just the background beat, like it reminds me of 2009.
That's funny as fuck. I just sometimes I need a break from making serious music.
Yeah.
Like the music I make. So I like kind of just letting out stupid shit, and I was just kind of listening to YouTube beats because I wanted a break from making beats. So I found that beat and I was like, you know what, this kind of go hard. I'm gonna fucking just say stupid shit on it. So what I did was I recorded the whole beat all the way through, but I just did ad-libs. So the whole time I was like skirt, skirt, what, just like making stupid sounds. So I cut out all the stuff that was like too much, and then I like let that play, and then I went back in and I did the song.
I like the line, making money like I'm Mr. Krabs.
And that's a reference to one of my old songs called Dom featuring Debbie. It's on my first mixtape, but in the song I was like and I'm getting money like I'm Mr. Krabs too. So it's the same thing, yeah. Gang shit.
It's amazing like how you come up with these like beautiful beats. Just the beat and mallets, the beat and Sippy Sippy, like just like it has like it's kind of like, I wouldn't say unique, but like it's kind of unique because like I don't see like other artists doing like those type of beats. Like it kind of sounds like 8-bit. Like I would say like it kind of sounds like 8-bitty, like the old video games. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that, but it's like really good. Like how you come up with like songs like that with beats like that.
So Sippy Sippy I didn't produce. Yeah, Sippy Sippy I didn't produce. Mallets I produced. I made that one on my laptop. Most of my shit I produced all by myself, with the exception of Sick Boy, the song Counting Stars, and Backseat Kisses. Those are like some of the beats. Also, I didn't make Sippy Sippy or Mommy, but yeah, there's a couple more, but that's about it.
Who helps you like who helps you like produce like your music whenever like you need help?
No one.
So you just like mix and master and produce everything, like every song?
Yes, sir.
Ah, good job.
Appreciate it.
That's a win, bro. Cause I like that, like, cause like you're inspiring me right now to like make my own music, bro. Like, cause like you like produce your own stuff, like mix your own stuff. I seen like a video of you before where you're like working on music on the laptop. You just like produce everything by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And like what like do you work with the equipment you got? Like you don't want like new equipment? Like the equipment that you use, like it's really good, right? Or like
I'm really content with what I have. I have a $100 MIDI keyboard. It's the MPK 20. It's the
that one right there.
Yeah, it's the MPK Mini. I've had a bigger one too, which was way more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But that my mom's boyfriend had got me. But we got into a fight and he took it back and like resold it. But I wasn't tripping because I never really used it. Like I was really content with that. Honestly, I have that and I barely use it. I basically just only use the laptop and my little mouse that I have. Little like wireless mouse type shit. Yeah.
I'm switching subject right now. I like the line in Mallets that goes well, no, it's not Mallets. Is it Mallets or is it that other song where you be like smoking with smoking with Logan?
Magnolia Freestyle.
Magnolia Freestyle, yeah.
Yeah. That one's a little older one. Same shit. I made the beat and I was like, yo, this beat go hard, and I was like, I just freestyled on it and I punched in, did ad-libs and just played with it. Honestly, that was the first time that I switched up my my workflow. A lot of the times back then I used to write songs,
mm-hmm.
or I would punch in, but this one I was just straight freestyling. Like I just didn't give a fuck. Like I was just freestyling. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, that's too much, I shouldn't say that. Yeah. And I like filter, I'll put it on my filter. But that one I was just like, man, I don't give a fuck, I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, that's why the name of the song is Magnolia Freestyle.
Yeah, and I was right there in Magnolia because that's where I was staying at the time.
Magnolia Freestyle. So
and
like,
Logan was there too when I recorded it.
Nice. So like you say that whenever like people go up to you, like you can't like see them. How did like you end up like going, like how did that going blind, like how did that happen?
Yeah, so with my brain surgery, like we were talking about, I think in the first part,
your girlfriend told me about it.
Yeah, so I had brain surgery and I gradually lost my eyesight over time after I had brain surgery, and it sucked ass, but I got used to it. And yeah, they say it's not fixable, which it is. It's not fixable in the United States, but it is fixable in other countries, like with stem cells and shit. Because I've met people that have done it, but it's really expensive. But yeah, I just kind of put up with it, bro. Brain surgery, my optic nerve's damaged, so my eyes are fine, but my optic nerve, the part that connects your eyes to the brain, turn this off. The part that connects your eyes to the brain, it's like, so my eyes are receiving all the information, but my brain's not getting all of it. So like, it's really hard to explain how I see. But basically, like when I look at something, you know how when you look at something, you look straight at it, like it's like the middle of your eyesight. I have that too, but I only have a really tiny spot. But I don't see black. I mean, I see black in one eye. So this eye, brain surgery fucked up my right eye. So I just see like majority, most like all black, and then a little bit out here. So it's like it faded. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, like a distorted TV. Like that's what it looks like. It's all black, and then like it slowly fades out where I could see, but there's no detail. Like I could see he's wearing like a blue shirt and shit. But I can't tell there's a couch and nothing. I can see that there's like sunlight. That's about it. But then thankfully in this eye, there's no blackness at all. But it's really distorted. But there's like, it's kind of like if you put wax paper over your eye, over your face, and you cut out, and somebody cut out like a couple little different spots, but some were bigger, some were smaller, but it's still like faded and distorted. And like they're like, oh, that's all you can see. They call it Swiss cheese vision, but it doesn't look like tunnels or anything.
Swiss cheese vision.
Yeah, because you know how like cheese that has like
holes in it
and shit. Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
So like when I went up to you at the show, like did you see like, could you see me? Like when
Yeah,
I went up to you,
especially if you have that bright ass beanie on all the time.
So that's why it's gonna help whenever like I go up to you. You're gonna be like, oh, that's Ozzy.
Well, you have a distinctive appearance. Like you have your glasses, and then of course I know you from the beanie too. So, but like I saw you like, and I already knew it was you. You feel me? A lot of other times, like a lot of people dress the same and shit. Or,
like when you first saw me with the beanie, because you follow me on Instagram, so you probably seen the picture where I'm wearing the beanie.
Oh, I've seen the videos. I think there's a video where you're wearing the beanie too.
Yeah, so like you probably when the first show that I went to, the Valentine's, did you recognize me?
The Valentine show, yeah, I recognized
you. Recognized you?
But also Logan had told me y'all are coming, so I expected to see y'all.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you always like text me after like, hey, like thanks for coming out, bro. Like thanks a lot for coming out to the show, and like, and I'm like, yeah, man, because like, honestly, I'm getting used to your music. Like I'm just like liking it. Like it's just good. The beats, like it goes hard. Just the random lyrics.
I appreciate it. Maybe after the interview, I can show you some new shit I've been working on.
You got a new album coming?
No, I can talk about that if you want me to.
Yeah, you could talk about the new album. Just don't give like
too much detail.
Just don't spoil it for the fans. Yeah. Just don't spoil it for the fans out there.
So, initially, I'm not gonna give away the title of the album, but initially I was working on a project called Skelly Boy.
Skelly Boy.
And it was gonna be more influenced by my older sound, my darker rap-ish sound. Cause HDA, my most recent album, is more like singing. I would just sing more than, with the exception of like Bad Habits is like the only song, and Magnolia, like the only songs I rap on that album. So I wanted to go back to my roots, but I just started making music again. Like I kept making music, and I kept singing, bro. Like I'm just like, no, I want to keep singing. Like I don't want to go back to rap shit yet. So with the shit that I started making, I noticed it kind of had like a spooky like Luigi's Mansion like castle Dracula type feel to it. So the next album is like vampire themed type shit. I've been wanting to do like vampire type shit for a while, but yeah, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to speak on the sound too much, but it's like it go hard, like it's evolved. DOMYON for sure.
So like the vampire thing, like where did you get the idea for that?
I don't know, bro. I feel like cause I started calling myself Lil Dracula. I don't know why. Okay, I wanna say what the album was gonna be called, but I don't want to. But I wanted
to spoil it for the fans.
But for a while, I felt like once shit started looking up for me, like kind of like they are now, like I noticed that once I started doing shows in particular, that a lot of people that I used to want to like be friends with or like talk to, or like girls too, like I wanted to like holler at them or whatever, they like would dodge me or whatever, or like ignore me and shit. But once I started doing shows and people started seeing like, oh, like people posting videos of me doing shows and stuff, like it's like everybody wanted to be my friend, you know what I'm saying? And then everyone wanted to hang around me. So like for a while I was hanging out with a lot of people, you know what I mean, like being all over the place, hanging out with people.
Yeah.
And I realized like even though like at the time or even right now too, like I'm not where I aspire to be, like a big musician or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like you still want to like evolve. Yeah.
But I noticed people wanted to like be around me because it looked like I was gonna blow up, and then everyone around me would be like, oh, you're gonna blow up, blah blah blah. And like it felt like everybody just wanted to be like, it felt like everyone was just draining my energy basically. Yeah. So I wanted to like make an album to represent that. But yeah, I don't want to speak on what the album's called, but yeah, it's like it's vampire themed because like representation of like people sucking your energy out of you.
That's good. I like that.
But yeah, you'll see, everyone will know what it's called soon. But yeah.
Can you give us like what's the first letter? Just the first letter.
It's a B. It's a B.
It's a B?
Yeah.
Alright, so when do you think like more details for this new album will come? Like maybe like in the spring or like late summer?
I'm aiming for June, July.
So summer. Alright, for summer release or like just like summer like details for the album?
release.
Oh, okay. Good.
Cause I've been teasing it for a minute with little snippets and stuff, but none of them are mixed or mastered or anything. It's just like the raw song. I tend to save the mixing and mastering for the end, but honestly, I should stop doing that. I should start just doing them as they come. You know what I mean? Just finish.
How did you come up with the art for like the cat smoking a blunt?
I don't know, dude. I don't remember. Like if you asked me that whenever it was like 2017. I'd probably have an answer, but I don't remember anymore. I had a cat, and I fucked with cats. Oh, I would meow in my beats. So, I would make beats, and, like, I'd be like, yo, this is tight, but I need something to make it sound different, like, unique. So, I would sample myself meowing in it, and then I'd pitch it up and down, like, on the piano type shit, and play with it to fuck with it.
Julian, can you get...
I like...
Alright.
I smell the marijuana.
Where? What you doing?
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, for sure.
I smell the weed.
I'm doing.
What y'all doing? You're recording?
I'm doing an interview.
Oh, you interviewing? I get to put my input in this.
I mean, you can say what's up in the interview if you want to.
Know what I'm saying? What's up?
Yeah. Hey.
I'm Apollonia.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
We got my sister in the cut.
We finna get crumbs
How
in
y'all
the
doing, man? I'm the personal bouncer.
What's up, bro? I miss you so much.
We could do 3 sections.
3 sections?
Yeah.
Alright, she could sit here.
That's good.
Maybe
you
talk.
want to sit down?
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I got a pie.
For sure.
Maybe like I could ask you a question like about your how was your childhood or something.
Where's Fiona?
For sure.
Yeah.
Where's Fiona? She at work?
No, she went to CVS real quick.
Oh, okay.
She's with Logan.
Oh, she with Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have busted in with some money. We could have bought some more beer.
Do I pause it real quick?
Yeah.
Alright. There. Wait, did I pause it or what did I do? I think I did something.
Y'all paused it?
Yeah.
There we are.
Now, are we good?
Now we in the clear.
Are we good? Alright, now we're good. And we're back.
Are we back though?
We're back with our boy DOMYON. Alright. What else do I want to ask?
We back in this bitch.
Yeah, we back.
I need a blunt in my life.
Alright, what else do I want to ask? Oh yeah, this is what I want to ask. How did you and Logan meet?
That's a good question, bro. So, if anyone doesn't know who Logan is, Logan's my fucking day one nigga. That's my day one boy.
Get off the shot.
We've had our fallouts once or twice, but at the end of the day, that's my brother for life. So, we met because I used to chill with my ex-girlfriend outside of the auditorium of Jones, because I used to go to Milby, but Milby got transferred to Jones because the school is under construction. We gotta sink that hole.
Long story short.
Oh yeah, you were talking about how you met Logan.
So long story short, I'm chilling outside the auditorium, and he pulls up, just jamming Slipknot like super loud, and he's standing. If I stand up, is it good if I stand up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
I bet. So he's standing on top of the staircase, headbanging. And I could imagine him like he's just like, oh, it's like he's on stage and there's a crowd right there. He just like headbanging and shit, and I was like, yo, I fuck with this guy. Like I don't know why, but he cool. So like he.
Logan, can I get a couple headbangers?
So ironically, right, he comes and sits next to me, and I just start kind of fucking with him. Like I'm just like, hey bro, like you like rap music? He's like, hell nah. Fuck nah, I don't like no rap music. I'm like, hey, you smoke? He's like, fuck nah, I don't do that. And I'm like, damn, okay, like alright. And I was kind of fucking with his head, like just playing with him and shit. And then we ended up getting class together, and we sit together all the time. And he would cap on me because I'd be making beats. He'd be like, man, you suck.
You said your beats suck.
Yeah, he used to cap on me all the time. He was like, fuck, bro.
Freaking Logan.
He hurt my feelings and shit.
Did you fight him?
Hell nah. It's just me and Logan are tight, and honestly, if you would have told me back in high school that me and him would still be hanging out together and be like brothers, I probably wouldn't have believed it, but I also probably would have believed it at the same time, because like I always had love for him.
That's cool. That's cool that you two like love it, like are good friends with each other, have that cool relationship with each other.
I mean, we just lost our best friend, so it just brought us closer together. Me, him, and Dennis were a trio. Every day, us three smoking.
Not every day. It was almost every day.
Pretty much every day, bro. Pretty much every day.
Mary Jane.
For a while, it was every day, bro.
Now this interview is gonna get like a little bit darker. Like how did Dennis's death like affect you?
Oh, bro, I cried like a little bitch, bro. So like when I got the news, I cried, and then I chilled for the rest of the day. And I was sad. Next day, I cried really hard. Cause like I saw the tweet from his own page, like
His own Twitter page.
Dennis Cruz was murdered by the hands of his own friend, and that's when like we knew he was gone, cause I felt him too, like I felt his presence after like I knew he was passed away, but knowing that I wasn't gonna see my brother again, like you know what I mean, like being able to like actually shake his hand, him say bye to him, talk to him, or anything like that, like bro, that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. But honestly, like for those of y'all who don't know, like Dennis was like, he's like a big part of like the whole character development of my career, like all that stuff. Like the first shows, he was there every day. Like all the slogans that we have, like if you're around us, the way we say our names, like Tommy, Logan, that's all because I used to call Dennis.
Yeah.
And I used to tell, it's weird because I used to tell him I missed him and like I loved him like all the time. Like I'll be like, Dennis, I miss you. He'd be sitting right there, bro. He's literally sitting right there, and I'll be like,
With
bro,
a blunt
I
in his
miss
hand.
you. Yeah, and I just be fucking with him. It's almost like a piece of me knew that I was gonna lose him, but I didn't know. Like I made a little song called "Damn I Miss Dennis" even before he passed away.
Did you feel like he was gonna like?
It's like a piece of me knew that I was gonna lose him, but I didn't know.
It's like that strong connection.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Cause I definitely have some sort of like connection of like the oneness, like source, prana. People call it the Holy Spirit, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's a
Source
thing.
prana.
Source, prana, chi, it's all the same shit.
Yeah. I miss him too. When I got the news, like I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, damn, he's really gone. Like I couldn't like accept that he was gone. I was like, damn, he's really gone,
Can you
man.
pass my drink, bro? It's on the counter. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna miss him, but I do everything I do is for Dennis now. Honestly,
I felt like crying at the show, kind of.
bro, I almost did, bro. That dude that I was sharing the stage with, that dude's trapper.
Yeah.
One of Dennis's biggest artists.
Who's
Favorite artist?
favorite artist? Dennis's favorite artist, bro. The only reason why I knew who he was because Dennis. He used to jam his music in the car all the time. So, I had the idea of hitting him up, but Logan's the one that reminded me. And Logan was like, bro, don't forget to hit up Death Juice. And I'm like, oh, for real, like, we both had the same idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hit him up. I was like, man, bro, like, I know you don't know me like that. Blah, blah, blah. Homeboy Dennis died. Can you come do the show? He ironically knew Dennis too, so out of the kindness of his heart, he charges money, big money to do shows. Out of the kindness of his heart, he put up and did a show. But like sharing the stage with him, bro, like was emotional as fuck. I wanted to cry. I at some point, I know Logan knows. At some point while I was on stage with him, I looked at Logan and I was like, bro, like remember? I was like, bro, I want to cry. Cause like it was like a legendary moment, bro. Like I know Dennis, if he was in the crowd, bro, he would have been crying. Like he would have been like proud of me, bro. Like proud of me.
I think I saw someone crying in the. I think it was Lewis. Lewis was crying. Yeah.
Lewis started crying.
Yeah.
All the songs I played, Dennis loved. Played all his favorite songs, bro.
He was there in spirit, rocking out. You already know he was there in spirit.
Yeah, bro.
I could feel his presence when I was there.
Me too.
Yeah.
I saw him walk. Like I swear I saw him walk past me, and I turned around and I got emotional because I was like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was weird too because every time I perform at Super Happy Funland, Dennis is right there in the front smoking.
Yeah,
blunts
you
and
said that he was always at the front row.
Mm-hmm. My bad, I'm holding the whole bro.
I would see some of your videos, and I would see that like he would be like at the front.
I posted some too. If you really look at videos of me performing and dig the ones I posted, you will almost always see him next to me at the house parties or in the front at the shows. Always, bro. My biggest supporter for a long time. He was always my top listener on SoundCloud. Oh, he's like 100 and something times in a week, sometimes like 200 times in a week. If I look at my all-time SoundCloud plays right now, it's probably Dennis with a couple thousand. Yeah. No cap. Sad.
Yo, back to the subject of meeting this guy.
Old picture of me and Logan from high school.
Can you zoom in on that, Julian?
Yeah, I'm about to.
This shit funny, bro. Gang shit.
Who's that to the right?
Huh?
To the right? Who's it?
Oh, that's me.
That's Logan and Domi.
Damn.
From high school. That's when we had class together. We used to chill in the back and just talk shit to each
That's
other.
you with the long hair.
No, I had short hair.
long hair.
He had long hair.
Oh, you had the
Look.
long hair.
My hair was short back then. That's when I had cut my hair. I had long hair and I had cut it. And then I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna grow my hair back.
That's cool that y'all met in high school. I'm barely meeting you right now, like doing this interview with you, like you're a really cool dude.
Appreciate you, bro. It means a lot. For real.
Like it's cool that like you let me come here interview you.
I've been fucking with y'all since y'all put up to the first show. Like I gave respect for y'all. I was like, yo, they cool. And then y'all put up to the other show, and then y'all put up to another show, and I was like, yo, y'all cool, bro. Like
For Dennis, bro, I drank a Modelo for Dennis because I knew how much he liked to party, bro. He
You
was
should've drank a Budweiser.
bro. He was always there at the parties, bro.
Should've drank a Budweiser for Dennis.
He
That's what
would-
he drinks.
just
Budweiser.
vibing, nigga.
Oh my god, dude! Speaking of Budweiser, I remember when this one time, like, he came up to me and he was like, we I don't know if you were there, Julian, when we used to hang out in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
And like he would be like, Ozzy, drink a Budweiser. Like, he would always come up to
Man,
me
that
like,
shit tastes nasty.
yeah, I don't like Budweiser, but he would always come up to me and be like, Ozzy, drink
I
a
don't know how Dennis
Budweiser.
could drink it. It's
And,
because
like,
it's cheap.
When we were drinking it though, like if you just drink it and don't think about it, like
And,
it's
like-
not that bad.
And like what else I remember from Dennis Domi, that like he would always be petting my dogs.
Mhm.
He would always be petting my dog.
He loves animals.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. That's crazy that he was like that with your
cat while
animals
he
too.
was drunk.
Yo, do we have a video of that? Anyone? You have a video of that film?
I have it. I'll show you after.
All right, what's another question that I wanted to ask? Oh yeah, I asked this one earlier. Would you incorporate more guitar, more like synths in like your music?
Oh yeah, that's
the
my
future.
goal. That's what the direction I'm going right now.
Synthesizers.
Yeah, so more synths. I always in my last album, I had some synths, but I ducked them under the mix cause I like to add synths later, like in the song, to add suspense, like build up the experience of the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the time, I didn't really know how to master doing that without changing the vibe of the song or making when an instrument comes in be too much. It's, you know what I mean? Like be too dramatic. So I always just duck everything under. But yeah, with the new music I'm doing, it's a lot of heavy guitar and really like it's almost like EDM trap but with screw type shit. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the direction I'm going. But it's not rap though. It's like just all singing.
So EDM trap.
But I'm also doing rap shit too. It's just I cater my music off of projects.
Mhm.
So each project has a different vibe, and I like to stick that way. It's like different chapters, different.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you showed us like some of your sneak peeks from your new music,
And it's kind of like a consistent vibe.
Yeah, it sounds good. Like I vibe with like the synth one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you like what are some of like
The little glass filter.
and what are some of like what are some artists that like influence your music?
I like that question. So first off, my dad, cause my dad's a musician. Vatos Locals, go down Vatos Locals down all platforms, on YouTube, all that stuff.
I think Alexis told me about them.
They go hard. And then he's in a new band now called CB Broken Hearts. They go hard too. really good music. But The Weeknd is what really inspired me to do music myself. The Weeknd, listening to his old mixtapes and shit, that shit hard. Punk music is what inspires me though. Like I grew up on punk music, like Descendants and like Black Flag and like Social Distortion, like a lot of bands that like, a lot of people don't really know about, but they're really popular in like depending on where you go.
Yeah, Black Flag. They played at Warped Tour.
Mm-hmm. Fucking. I'm trying to think of artists that really inspired me to do music though, or really inspired me like with my music. Black Bear. I really like Black Bear. He slept on. There's an artist named We're Lucky. His name's not We're Lucky no more, but he changed it to Dear Leo. But he was a really big influence on me, and I feel like I owe a lot of credit to him. If like with lyrical influence. Yeah, dude. Honestly, a lot of the influences that I get is from my friends now, dude. My friends inspire me more than fucking music on the radio.
I thought one of your influences was Lil Peep, because in Backseat Kisses the guitar kind of sounds like Lil Peep.
Probably, bro, because all the fucking YouTube producers all their beats just sound like the same and shit. No cap. No cap. But nah, Lil Peep definitely a big influence on me, but more because of like his dedicated fan base. His music went hard, but it wasn't my cup of tea first time I heard it, but it grew on me over time, and then I was like, okay, like I see where he's going. But I liked his old music and like the underground shit more than the shit that everyone fucked with,
like the mainstream stuff. Yeah,
type shit.
Here's another question I want to ask. How did you learn like how to produce your music?
Fucking YouTube, bro. Shouts out YouTube.
Dude, I be watching YouTube lessons and like I get confused, bro. Like,
it was hard, bro.
It looks pretty hard. I was trying to watch like this YouTube video on like how to use the keyboard, right? And I got confused, bro. I was like, I don't know how to work that.
Dude, sometimes you just gotta smoke a blunt and then watch it, because like when at least with me, like whenever I'd watch them, I'd be like overthinking it and I'd be like overcomplicating it, not realizing that it's just some people are really bad at explaining it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's really not that difficult. It's just the way that they're explaining it. And then at the same time, when it comes to music, and not even just music, but just workflow, everyone has a different workflow. It doesn't matter if y'all use the exact same software or anything. I mean, at least in FL Studio, there's so many different ways of doing one thing. With a lot of things, there's multiple different ways of doing that one thing, so it could be really confusing. And you'll see one nigga do it this way, but you learned how to do it this way, and you're just like, yo, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. But yeah, YouTube, fucking, I learned everything I know on YouTube, and then a little bit from Still Connor, but he kind of just told me what to learn a little bit. Like, yo, check out this, you need to learn how to do this, and he gave me constructive criticism. But yeah, YouTubers. Shouts out Lifestyle Did It. Shouts out Busy Works Beats. Shouts out, I don't want to leave anybody out because they're really good YouTubers. Lifestyle Did It. There's one more. In the Mix. Michael from In the Mix. Shouts out him. He taught me a lot. Honestly, I owe them a lot of respect.
Alright, would you play at birthday parties?
The first show I ever did was at a birthday party.
Nice.
Yeah, it was at not Luis, but Luis. I don't know if y'all know Luis.
Which one? The dude with like the...
Nah, not Luis. Not the one that was at the show. He has glasses though too. Nah. But yeah, shouts out him. It was my first time performing as DOMYON. Yeah. Turn up.
Did you have any names? Did you have any like different names before you came up with like your rapper name DOMYON?
I went by DOMYON. And like I still kind of want to do that. Just go as Damien because that's my name. And like my mom named me Damien off of The Omen because the movie and shit. But I noticed that. I changed my name to DOMYON. I changed my name to DOMYON because everyone would just call me DOMYON. Like, for example, I'm smoking at the park and shit, and I'll be like, they'll be like, "Hey, what's your name, kid?" And I'll be like, "Damien." They'll be like, "Domyon." Like on some Jamaican like roster shit. So like, I just jokingly changed my name on SoundCloud and YouTube to Domyon. And then I Googled myself, and ironically, when I Googled myself as Domyon, I was the first result. Always. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this risk and I'm gonna change my name to Domyon. So if people search me up, it'll be easier for them to find me. And you don't have to keep scrolling.
It's the same with me. Like my name is Ozzy, like Ozil, but like most of my friends call me Ozzy. They just come up to me and be like, "Yo, what's up, Ozzy?" Yeah.
That's gas as fuck.
And like I just been going with that because like Ozzy sounds badass.
And what's interesting with that too is like a lot of really successful rappers or musicians, that's the same story they tell too. Like, oh, why you call yourself this? Oh no, it's just what my friends call me. Or that's what the people in the hood call me. So maybe like it's just meant to be.
Yeah, like people be like, oh, Ozzy, like Ozzy Osbourne.
Type shit.
Yeah, and it's badass.
That's what I said. He was like, "Yo, Ozzy wants to interview you," and I was like, "Yo, I'm getting interviewed by Ozzy Osbourne."
Yeah, you're getting interviewed by Ozzy Osbourne.
Gang shit. So did you really bite that bad, bro? I was just playing.
I bit that bad.
Gang shit.
Imagine. But if I were, would you perform at my birthday party?
Hell yeah. I got
Let's
you.
go, bro.
That'd be gas as fuck. I'm body. Can I like stand on the table or something?
Bet. Bet, bro.
Get on the
Bet,
roof, nigga. I'm gonna get on the roof. Perform counting stars.
Freaking
This
no.
nigga, I'll be so
Freaking
hard.
perform Happy Birthday, Ozzy.
Yeah, I might fall, but it'll add to the show. So it'll be cool.
You're gonna get up on the table and you be like, "Yo, this is for Ozzy, bro."
Yeah. I got you, bro.
Heck yeah. Karaoke night.
Yo, got it. That'll be hard as fuck.
You play the acoustic guitar?
Yeah.
Nice.
I suck at electric.
Do you know how to play Wonderwall?
Nah, I don't know how to play songs by other people.
Oh, this is another good question I was gonna ask. When you how do you come up with like what was I gonna say, like
Lyrics?
like what do you do like to inspire like lyrics? Like how do you make like lyrics come out from like?
That's a good question. Cause naturally I want to tell you how I used to do it. You feel me? But I don't do it like that no more. But I should do it like that. But now,
How do you do it?
I kind of just go off of what I've already created, which is a bad thing. But yeah, but back then, I kind of just say what I want basically a lot of the time. So yeah, a lot of it's not really thought. I just kind of like let it come out.
And that's actually cool that you just say what you want on your music.
Back then though, it was more like I was a kid, so I used to write, and it was more like a mental character that wasn't really me. But over time, it's like I don't know if I spoke it into existence or if it's like deep down I knew that was who I was or what the fuck. But like I eventually became that type shit. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of it's just I just let it come out, or like I let the music. It's like the music writes itself, bro. Basically, like I feel like I'm just the channeler. You know
We are 25 minutes in. Do y'all still want to keep going?
Yeah, keep it going.
Alright.
How about you? If you could come up with more questions, let's go. I'll do this shit all day.
Alright. Any question requests from y'all? No question request.
I kind of request to be able to make DOMYON.
Yeah, I know you want to finish already.
Where'd you get that shirt from?
Julian?
This one?
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That's a pretty badass shirt.
This is a weekend shirt. Shout
Yeah.
out. So tell y'all, fuck with the
Shout
weekend.
out to the weekend, bro.
Hold on.
Shout out to the weekend if he's watching
It's
this.
a weekend shirt. Hold up. Hold up. Yo, follow me on Instagram and buy shirts for me, nigga, because I need to pay rent. Buy shirts for me.
What's your Instagram? Domyon and
At
Frogs.
Damien and Frogs. That's
Turn it.
DAMIENANDFROGS. No spaces, no underscores, nothing like that. Damien and Frogs.
Damien and Frogs.
Gang shit. Turn up.
Gang shit.
Hood rat shit.
You better than the box.
I like that song where like there's a picture of Logan dressed as Naruto. Yeah, skirt.
Yeah. For some reason, when I exported it, something happened something fucked up with the auto tune at the beginning of the song. Because in the demo, it doesn't sound like that. Like the whole song, like
With the skirt.
yeah, like it goes off tune. Like it sounds fucked up for some reason on the export. But like, yeah, in the demo, it didn't do that. I was thinking about fixing it, but
How long does it take to work on one song?
it depends, bro. Because I'd be lazy as fuck.
And like sometimes you don't want to edit, or like sometimes you don't. It gets you get like unmotivated.
Yeah, but also I noticed with music, especially if you don't fucking finish that shit, you probably never finish that whole. Just because you'll lose the vibe, or like you'll forget where you were working on it, type shit. Or like it's just finish the whole bowl.
How long does it take you just to make a beat?
It depends. Sometimes I make the most fire beats I make fast as fuck. I say on average like maybe 20 minutes to like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a beat.
But just working on it, just
Yeah. But I don't put too much time into it. I mean, no.
Can we hear one?
Huh?
I said, can we hear one of your beats?
Yeah, for sure. I could play y'all beats after the interview. For sure. Because if I'm playing y'all beats, they're probably gonna be on the album. So
The fans are gonna leak it, bro.
yeah, bro.
The fans are gonna leak his new album, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fans are gonna leak the new album.
Gotcha.
Turn up. I need more weed in my life. Sad.
Does any writing that you do like like do you get like ideas from drugs?
Sometimes. Yeah, I've gotten really good ideas off drugs, but it's hard to incorporate ideas when you're on drugs. You kind of have to like work when I have to work when I'm sober.
Like
Yeah.
Tame Impala, I feel like Tame Impala like makes music like when they're like super high or something.
For sure.
All right, any questions?
No. Let's wrap this
Any
up.
questions you want to ask me though?
It's been 30 minutes. Time is it? About to be 8 o'clock.
Not really, but we're gonna turn the fuck up Saturday.
Yeah. Tell the fans.
What's happening Saturday?
Tell the fans
I got
what's
a show
happening.
on
Tell the fans
Saturday.
what's happening on Saturday.
I got a show on Saturday. It's gonna be late, and then we got another show in March. So the interview will probably be out before that show goes. Pull up to the show in March. Follow me on Instagram. Buy shirts for me. Go stream my music, and wear a condom.
And pull up on Saturday.